Gang, what's up with y'all? It's Marcus, the average fan. Before we get into this video, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button for your boy, man. My top 5 storylines going into this 2026 NFL season. What's up with y'all, though? Right. I said I was going to start trying to be a little bit more active, man, and participate with the game, knock out some videos. So I was just thinking I wanted to come at y'all with my top 5 storylines, man. But I ain't gonna wrap y'all up too much. Y'all know how we do, man. Let's get into it. My number 1 storyline. This ain't in no order, ranking 1 to 5. I'm just giving you 5 of them, ain't in no particular order. And injuries at the QB position. As we know, last year, a rack of QBs got injured. Some of the main ones, my boy, my QB, JD5, Mr. Jaden Daniels. Man, some say he had the best rookie season ever. You know what I'm saying? But how soon we forget. This is definitely a what have you done for me lately league. 35, 100 passing, 25 TDs, 890 rushing, 6 TDs rushing. NFC Championship game he took us to. Yeah. We got BTA. Yeah, they it was a BTA in progress in that game. They gave us belt, but you know what I'm saying. We got there. Sophomore season, coming off that big year, and from the beginning, man, the whole process just wasn't the same. No excuses. You know what I'm saying? The McLaurin holdout. He went from 69% completion down to 60. 8 TDs rushing. 8 TDs passing, 2 rushing. QBR went from 67 down to 44. It just was all bad. And as we know, he dislocated the elbow, and it was an issue for him for the rest of the year until they finally sat him down. Man, Peters had my man out that joint when he was healthy, throwing to Chris Moore. Some legends out that joint, man. Robbie Chosen and Michael Gallup. But like I said, no excuses. He went from top 6 to not mention at all. I seen the list they had my man drop down to 12. So hopefully he come back in this year with a new OC. We got Mr. David Blow. He's been under the tutelage of a lot of great offensive minds in the game. So he'll be more under center this year, more traditional work. Terry, he'll be back in training camp from the get-go. We got Williams from Clemson. We drafted at the wide receiver position. We picked up Chigo Kongwu at the tight end spot. I want Diggs, man. I hope we pick up Diggs, but I know a lot of people want to rock with IU, but I would rather us to get Diggs. Another injured QB, Mr. Patrick Mahomes. Showtime, a.k.a. the clone. The best 5 to 6 year start to a career that we've ever seen. But let's keep it 100, man. The last 2 to 3 years, for whatever reason, it just hasn't been the same, man. We just haven't really seen the light show. He tore his ACL last year. He definitely, well, I ain't gonna say definitely, but from what I read, he's on track to be back week 1. I ain't gonna say he fell off, but his production took a dip for a lot of reasons, man, and mainly that wide receiver core, man. Injured O-line that can throw into it too. Them Bammers had to remember they had to put the left guard, one of the best left guards in the league. They had to put him at left tackle, man, and he was fooled out there, Joe, man, in the Super Bowl. The running back position, man, too. The running back position been straight Sandy from SpongeBob, man. It been straight Sandy from SpongeBob, man. What? Hunt? Yo Holmes, the LL. They had Clyde Edwards and Elaire. Pacheco. Pacheco was doing pretty solid, man, until he broke his leg. Get that man something different in the backfield, man. I don't even know if he had 1,000-yard rushes since he been there, man. Comment below. Let your boy know. Has Patty Mahomes had 1,000-yard rusher since he been with the Chiefs? Hopefully they got him on now, man, because they brought in Kenneth Walker from the Super Bowl winning Seattle Seahawks. Rashee Rice, road runner worthy, meep out there, Joan. OG Kelsey, he coming back. The rookie left tackle, he should be healthy. We know he stepped away for a little bit last year at the end. EB back at the O coordinator, and that'll definitely gonna make a difference, man. As far as the accountability, man, the EB don't play that. Next quarterback, Lamar Jackson, man. Oh, they talking crazy about Lamar. They talking crazy about the 2-time MVP, 1-time unanimous. Like they talking like he ain't him. He definitely one of the best, man. And I say it should be 3. Because that 24 season, man, that 41-4 year, oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. That was Hall of Famish. But hey, he ain't cashed the chips in that year, so that always gonna be a knock on Lamar. His down year, man, crazy. Last year he had 21 touchdowns, 7 picks, man. His down year is some quarterbacks' dream year. But they hit my guy. That's my guy highlight, man. He been hit with injuries, man. Slowed him down last year. So now they got a new coach. They got a new OC, Mr. Declan Doyle, 29. He's a Ben Johnson tree apple. So we will see how that's going to mesh. But I expect Lamar to be Lamar and this year and to remind us why he's one of the best in the game. That's my number 5. The injured QBs. My number 4 storyline going into next year, the San Francisco 49ers, man. The 49ers, is this the end of an era? Are we coming to the end? They've been, since Trent been there, man, they've been 55-29. Since C-Mac been there, 35-13. Trent, Bosa, Warner, Kittle, I think they brought, I'm not mistaken, they brought Greenlaw back. I know I ain't been on here, but I try to keep my ear to the streets, man. Purdy, another QB who was injured last year, man. Now he got Mike Evans. I call him Mr. 1,000 yard seasons in my sleep. I think he went 10 consecutive. Kittle coming back off the Achilles. Bosa off the knee injury. Warner coming off the injury as well. Can they put together one more run this year? Persall, you got to do what you do, man. You got to be a weapon for the offense, and availability is the best ability. I see a lot of people say that all the time. But that Eagles playoff game showed us that y'all got some of the best coaches in the game, man, because that was all a good coaching game. C-Mac was good to go last year, man. 311 carries, 1,200 yards rushing, 10 TDs, over 100 yards receiving, 920 yards, 7 TDs as well. Get that man some help, some relief in the backfield, and they did that with Mr. Jordan James out here in the O. Y'all know him out here in Oregon. Jordan James from Oregon, they picked him up, see if he can give him some relief. I think Isaac Gorindo, I think that's his name, he got hurt. I think he'll be back as well. But, man, it don't matter, man. Y'all know Shanny. And it go back to his dad. You put anybody in the backfield in the Shanny offense, man, and they going to eat up. They going to be like Zeke. That's my number 4, man. The 49ers, man. Is this the end of an era? Next up, we got A.J. Brown to the Pats, man. A.J. Brown to the Pats. He been like, free. I just want to be free. A.J. been wanting to be free, man, from Philly, man. So you getting your wish. Over 8,000 career yards, 56 touchdowns. Reading books on the sideline. What else? Telling fantasy owners, man, that they should drop them. Straight up saying that, hey, what's wrong with the team? Hey, man, the passing game, man, we suck. AJ been on one. Titans, former Titans, wide receiver, Eagles, wide receiver, and now he with the Pats. Hey, he definitely a matchup problem, man. Top 10 wide out in the game. And I'm glad he not toasting my cornerbacks twice a week, because that's definitely what he do. Two times a year, my bad. He ain't toasting my corners 2 times a year no more. So I guess it's Smitty turn. So he ain't making me cry no more. But we all know last year it was drama. The vibes was off with him and Hurts. We hear all the crazy stories about what they got going on. The old coordinator, the old line was hurt last year, the injuries. But hey, AJ, you get a fresh new start with your old coach and Mike Vrabel, who had his issues in the offseason as well. But you know what my mama told me? My mama told me to mind my business, man. You know what I'm saying? What they got going on, that not none of my business. So I don't know. I don't know what y'all talking about. You team him up with Josh McDaniels. We all know he's one of the top offensive coordinators in the game. They brought in Romeo Dobbs, MVP runner-up Drake May. Showed he busted out in his second year pause and did some great things. Led him all the way to a Super Bowl. You got Henderson and Stevenson in the backfield. I call them the Son and Son Committee. They in the backfield turn things up. Hunter Henry still productive doing this thing at tight end. Eli Revedon from Notre Dame, watch out for him. You got your wish, AJ. You out there with some guys, with some dudes, man. So go in there and make it happen. How you gonna act? AJ Brown to the Pats, man. My number 3. Number 4, we got I don't even remember if I was counting down, but whatever. Harbaugh to the Giants, man. One of the big stories this NFL all season was John Harbaugh going for the Ravens to the Browns. I ain't gonna hold you, man. It's gonna be weird seeing them in that Giants blue. 180 dubs. He racked up 113 L's as the Ravens head coach. 1 Super Bowl victory, of course. 6 division titles. But he gonna bring that experience, man, to an OG franchise that's looking for stability at the coaching position. He also brings a 4-1 record against the Cowboys, 3-2 against the Eagles, and 3-2 against my Commanders. Even though it was with the Ravens, but Matt Nagy is the OC. Denard Wilson, his defensive coordinator. On paper, man, the talent is there. Jackson Dart, he showed promise. 15 touchdowns, 3 picks. Took too many sacks for me, but he's learning. He's a young cat. He's learning. He got a great arm. He's really mobile. Just got to protect himself a little more. Scatterboo, we'll see how he look when he come back. Of course, he got injured last year. Tracy Jr., someone who going into last year that I had high hopes for. I drafted him in fantasy high too, man. I thought he was going work, but he got hurt last year as well. He hurt his shoulder. Singletary as well. He's a solid vet. When with all the injuries, he came in and did his job. Neighbors, another star that's been out injured last year. He got an ACL, so we'll see where he coming back and how he's looking. Slayton, they picked up Mooney from the Falcons. They got a rookie that I like from Notre Dame, Malachi Fields, out there on the outside as well. You brought back the OG, Odell Beckham, into the fold. Juju on the beat. And also Isaiah Likely with also Theo Johnson to round out your skill position. So it's looking solid up there, man. O-line, hey, the difference is Thomas. I ain't gonna hold you. The difference is Thomas. When he's healthy and on the field, they win. It's just as simple as that. And you can look it up, check the stats. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. When Thomas is healthy and out there playing, the Giants get dubs. Defensive side of the ball, sheesh, man. That D-line ain't going to be nothing to be played with. Burns, Carter, Thibodeau. Of course, they lost Big 92nd. The Sexy Daxy. We ain't got to deal with him no more. But hey, they picked up one of the most athletic players from this current NFL draft in Arvell Reese. Holland at the safety position. Newsom comes in to help out at the cornerback, picked them up from the Browns. I expect them to be much improved, fighting for a wild card. We shall see. But each year, as y'all know in the NFL, there's one team that goes from worst to first. So will the Giants do that? All right, that's my number 4 storyline. And my number 5 storyline or my number 1 storyline, I don't even remember how I was counting it down, man. Hey, kids, say no. But The Los Angeles Rams, man. Of course, they the number one storyline going into the year, man. If all in, if you look up all in the dictionary, you're gonna see the Los Angeles Rams, man. You know they known for saying F them picks. They got one of the most talented teams that ever put together. Ever. And if you know a team that's more talented than this on paper, comment below. Let your boy know. Let's talk it out. Traded verse for Myles Garrett, Hall of Famer, sack lighting 23. He sack lighted me 23 times last year. Y'all not gaslighting. Myles Garrett ain't gaslighting. He sack lighting. And he did 23 of them last time. And matter of fact, it was a record for sack lighting. Myles Garrett got the record for sack lighting. So I expect a lot more sack lighting from Myles Garrett. So y'all be on the lookout for him, man. He be sack lighting people all the time. They also traded for McDuffie, All-Pro at the cornerback position, the Super Bowl winner. You know, he do what he do, and he do it well. You add his homeboy and Watson coming over from Kansas City, bring them some experience. That was kind of one of the weaker positions on the team last year, was the cornerback position. You add that to Curl. They brought Curl back, Cam Bam, one of my favorite players, and Kitchens in the safety position. So you let me know. Garrett, Fisk, Young, Turner. That's best D-line in the game, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's top D-line in the game, man. I hope y'all boys out in the NFC West, y'all O-line got y'all boots on already, because it's gonna be a hard one, especially if Aaron Donald come back. They talking about Aaron Donald coming back, so we'll see. It's gonna be insane in the membrane. That's what I think of when I think about Mr. Landman. Insane in the membrane. He be out there going crazy, causing all kinds of havoc. MVP Stafford. It was questions about his health going into last year, and he proved everybody wrong. And won the MVP going away. He had a fantastic year. They just couldn't get it done in that close game with the Hawks to get to the chip. The kid genius, Sean McVay, Devontae Adams, Puka, Kyron Williams, one of the more slept on running backs in the game, Blake Corum. Hey, when they say they backups better than some of y'all starters, hey, you best believe that. They going to score points, man, and they got just an embarrassment of riches on the offensive side of the ball. Parkinson, Ferguson, Higbee, three really good tight ends, man. They all showed out. Well, Parkinson showed out the most last year. The solid O-line. The only way to avenge that loss in the championship, in the conference chip game, is to get back in the lab and And Mr. Snee and McVay, they did that. The team is better on paper, and one of the favorites, or if not the favorite, to host the Lombardi this year. That's my number 5. So there you guys have it, man. Make sure you comment, subscribe, hit the like button for your boy. My top 5 storylines going into the 2020. I can't even talk. The 2026 season. Marcus, a.k.a. the average fan. I'm out. Gang.